Yeah, also it is generally liked because like every player can play this and can be lucky and win a round. No, every player has a chance in A08. That's mainly the thing. And then the pros think, but I have certain car control, so I have better chances. And I show them. Okay, let's go. The top 3 win some prize money. We have several A08 maps. I don't remember how many, if that was part of the announcement post, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's just rounds. Rounds mode. There's a quarter pipe jump. Okay, this is not standard A08 to be honest. This is not a standard A08 map. I'm not sure if this map actually requires any control or luck or whatever. Hard to say. Ah, flip. Okay, let's go. Sixth place only. The point limit has to be fixed because it's quite huge. $1 billion is I think the English word for it. In German it's 1 Milliarde. But or maybe it has to be that high. Maybe we just play all 25 maps, 2 rounds per map, and that's it. Could also be. Oh, I won the round. How did I go from 4th to 1st? And yeah, there's a 10-point gap from 1st to 2nd, then 6 points, then 4 points, and then we have 2-point gaps. So yeah, first place matters quite a lot here. I also felt like that I understood this map pretty well. In the first lap I had the issue that I was too fast, faster than in the warm-up, and then overjumped at this flip. I overjumped the downhill in the landing. I fixed that now. Did a bit of a lower quarter pipe jump and that was good enough. Alright. Dude, this can actually take quite long, to be honest. I mean, the maps are not too long, but still, going through 25 maps, you know, I said Magic everything, but I meant the other cup here, the Cup of the Way. No? That's also similar with 25 maps. Okay. Also some maps will be more typical A08 luck, and yeah, apparently maps like the first one are then easier. Can also happen. Do I go right? Do I go right or left side hole? So right would be faster. I'm gonna try if I get around with the right side. It's warm up, so I can try. Easily get around. Oh my god. Ugh. Maybe just let the car do, huh? Komm mit zu mir heute Nacht. Ich hab die ganze Zeit nur an dich gedacht. I'm 4th? After I was like in 21st? Okay, nice. Still decent points now. I mean, how many players on this? So 44, yeah, so you can actually also score very low. Yeah, this time I had a much worse end because it came with more speed. But to be honest, also the magnet also didn't grip it, like it is supposed to be a magnet, right? Didn't I just jump off from this magnet? But I still saved it, it was still okay. Good points. But surely a win was possible in that round. The start was a bit weird, like I landed twice on my roof, but in a way that I directly flipped over and still kept a bit of momentum. Not sure how that was supposed to work, to be honest. Katharine, Katharine, komm mit zu mir. Steig in die Luxuslimousine und wir fahren zu mir. Okay, here we go. So we do overjump this booster, and I don't think that we want that. Yeah, 6th place. And Wakers gets 100 and he actually overtakes me, so he had a good start as well. Yeah, I messed up here in the start a bit. In the ending, it's like the... It's not hard to say. This top finish, like I'm over jumping this downhill too much for the top fin. But I can also just go safe, to be honest. Yeah, oh, there are 2 players right in front. I saved it, but I could have... Maybe I had the speed for the upper finish, but I was really afraid that I jump against it, you know? Like that I'm just... Have barely not enough, and then I jump against, and then I of course score nothing, you know? Like I have a good start, I am in a good position. If I just continue to just score decent points here, then I'm doing definitely fine. Like, people like Cutie and so on, they lost a lot to me now. On the other hand, first places are very important, so when you can get them... But here it came with a risk, with also losing many points, so it was difficult to do a proper decision about that. Okay. Clean. Oh, second only. Damn. But again, good points. You can probably also actually land on that bottom part. Maybe it's actually faster. Damn, that was such a good run, but I had to save the ending. Had to get into the finish somehow, and I did a small nose bug actually. Still good points. Good start so far. Let's go next. Weird, that's a huge map. This is A08. Guys, do you see the A08 here? Okay, here it becomes tough. Hahaha. Okay, if you're once out of the... Ayayay, then it's hard. What did I do wrong in that section? That's wow. That's tough, man. Oh, I won by 400s only. I didn't want to risk the risky finish, to be honest. I was so happy that I got through. Very important. These 100 pointers are helping a lot to get away. Second. Yeah, this one part I didn't get clean. where you overjump the boosters. Maybe you actually also want to take the boosters there, I don't know. But basically, if you have the perfect exit here and you land very smooth on this downhill, then you probably would get a nice overjump over the boosters, but then also nice landing, however, at this downhill. And that, yeah, but it could be better to take the boosters than for the time attack. There's also a time attack hunt on this. Okay, so far so good. Hello Mark Airlines on this map actually, wow. Ah, this is typical A08 now. A few French players? Well, a few. Okay, let's see him. Oh man, this will take long, and next 3 days I have to work. Okay, I'm gonna restart. Definitely want to be more on that side, that's for sure. Do we want to maybe go full right here? Also this is a line that works. So maybe going there. I won the round. Nice. Yeah, I will not change my line now. It was a line that worked, so we go for it again. Yeah, if you lose speed somewhere on this map, then it's super slow immediately. I was lucky that I found this, because beforehand I was also very clueless what I have to do on this track. Okay. Now we come to the more dank maps. Oh! What the heck? Also on this map, to be honest, I have less of an idea what to do. Ah, this was nice. Oh my god, nice, 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 nice. Now it is bad. Now I lost all my momentum. Start was really good. 16th. There is no finalist. The point limit is 1 billion points. We just drive through all 25 maps, 2 rounds on each map. Ah, this was a possible win this round as well. And then down to 16th. I was just getting onto my roof in the only bad position, where it bounces you high up and not forwards. I got the same good start. Ah, 12th. I should have changed the line, I think. Like, I had that great start again. I think with that I'm ahead. But I probably should have just gone to the side and avoid this bump there. In the warm-up it was pretty good to go there. But now I was on a different rhythm, or I don't know. If I go to the side, maybe it works better. I'm still gaining points on Luekas and so on. But the guys in 4th and 5th, they won partly the rounds here. Okay, what is this map? Oh, where am I? Okay, couldn't see much. There's a booster on the right side, do you see that? Do I want to take that? And then take the right side? That would be cool if that would be a hidden trick. That would be actually funny if I find that now, and it's actually better. Aha. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh yeah, it's good. I will take it. Ui, ui. Nice. I don't know how I won that because I had to massive release. But look, behind Pupish, nobody of them finished. Now only. So I gained quite some points here. Okay. Shit. Wanted to say I'm always 8th there. Up to 11th. I would have won the round. I would have won the round if I didn't have that respawn. Damn. Not sure what happened. This is such a wall ride, plastic wall ride, right? Like they are... I think I know what happened. I hate these. Sometimes the car gets glued to these plastic walls. And then at the exit of this plastic wall, it puts you to the right in this case. That's super annoying, like, very random. And that made me die now. Could have been another 100 pointer. At least I gained some places in the ending. This map looks very confusing. Okay, first I thought you can decide if you take the yellow or the red boosters, but the red boosters literally have slow-mos. Oh shit, I'm driving wrong. Ach. We go here, I guess. Do we? Now that is now... that confuses me a bit. What do you guys think? Shit. I have all the CPs. That's good to know. Oh, everyone finishes! 24th, fuck. No, also you have to go here. Ach, I see. But why is this? I know that. Okay, yeah. We were stupid. It's symmetrical map, of course. Eleventh only. Yeah, also still too stupid from my side. Now others saw, oh, Marius was first in that checkpoint. What did he do? He was so far ahead. And then they noticed, ah, you can cut that. And what do? I actually don't cut now. Like in the previous round, if I just went into the CP and would have turned around, that is faster, of course. But of course I went first a bit wrong, and then I turned around there when I noticed that it was wrong. But yeah, the thing is, of course, yeah, you just cut it and then you turn around. I was hoping, of course, a little bit that when you drive the normal way that you get more speed from there for this last A08 section, but you actually don't. So, yeah. Also I had now actually 3 pretty bad rounds in a row, not gonna lie. And all of them were possible to be much better. Also the last map was this typical thing when I am Yak. When I'm literally just Yak. That was so unnecessary to lose points like that. Na toll. Was ist das? Ist das ein Multilap? Ja, es ist 2 Laps. Nice. You're back in first. I was a bit confused in the beginning as if my start was that bad. I was 18th and I saw that number for very long. But now I notice, yeah, there is only this one checkpoint here. So if you could just go up this thing, then no. You would cut, but it's not possible. Oh, I got it bad. '19th, wow. It's crazy how much that lost. I mean, okay, this downhill was of course another... Like the first thing, yeah, did lose me a bit of time, but it is probably still okay. But the fact that I also landed on my roof here, luckily could continue. But yeah, this downhill after the start was not really consistent, I would say. There are many bad rounds now after a pretty good start, but I had at least this one win. And this win is helpful because the point system awards the first place quite a lot. So that was definitely helpful. That looks crazy, the scenery. What the heck? The scenery, guys, what the heck? I think that are all normal items, right? I don't know what these weird clouds are, what item, but probably is also just an item. The worst ending ever. DA. That was an easy win. I was miles in front for sure. Yeah, this is just better to go through that slow-mo. Oh my god, that was too tight. I'm not sure what the best line is in the end. Too bad I didn't win the first round. Because that one was free. I was hoping that I get a smooth jump to these boosters, but when that didn't happen, yeah. Oh my god. Then we start on this side. Well, then I have to go directly left. I saw a combination of 2 red boosts, but it's on the other side. I think that this warm-up was pretty good. There are also reactors though. What the heck? I'm 12? What? What? Aura? Hä? 23 seconds? What is this? Huh? Hä? And then I go now already for this red boost. Nein! I hit 2 slow-mos. Oh, I was not thinking about that. But what are people doing on this map? I mean, I don't know what I would have had otherwise. The idea is, of course, that you don't touch any slow-mo. Like, the ending is actually the most important thing on that track, that you have to be on your roof. But that didn't really happen. Oh my god. Yeah, good thing that I had a lead early on. Because it definitely went a bit worse now. But the maps are also more dank. Or maybe Reactor was actually the thing to do. When others were so good. Naja. There's not much happening on this track. Nein! Ach Mensch. Still 10th, but... Ja, klar! Oxid, who is now in 2nd place, he finished like 10 seconds after me and only lost 2 points. What? But yeah, okay, it's very important that you have the correct line. Like, people couldn't really do something when they didn't get far enough to the side. But I was aware of that, and yeah, I don't know. That was a pretty bad start. Ah, there's a cut. But what cut? Is that better? Nah. Or it is what I first thought. If you are able to get to these immediately in the start. They say the double respawn, but why is... But wouldn't you double respawn there? I don't know. These double respawns are sometimes super weird, like... Where do you end up then? They confuse me a bit more because it used to be different in other Trackmania games. Yeah. What did I turn around that well? I have no idea what happened in the start, I have to say. Oh, down to 11th, really? Oh, dude. Like, my car was like suddenly flipping and I don't know why, and there is no safe finish, right? Like, I have to do the flip. Ah no, you can also go straight up, but I couldn't in this case. Oh god. My lead is not as big as it has been. Hey, this is so stupid. What? The car did like inverted steering and stuff like that, and I don't know what. I don't even know what is intended on this track. I just don't know. Like, what are we supposed to do? '21st. Yeah, because I had to go back to the start, eh? Nah. Dude, everyone is catching up now. It gets a little bit dangerous again. That was going so well in the start. But, like, either there are some weird cuts where you can just, no? Like, and I didn't see them. We have bobsleigh. Bobsleigh A08. Oof. I mean, probably you were supposed to drive backwards then. Was it just a backwards map, to be honest? Maybe the previous map was a backwards map. Could be. This warm-up is way too good, eh? What a warm-up. Auf dreht sich mein Magen um, ich nehm 2 Imodium. I'm not sure with that start if you really want to isolate that. But it doesn't feel bad, so let's do it. I knew that this is not going as well now than in the first try. I'm still 5th. But you know, the very big points are a bit missing. I'm gaining 20 on Oxid though, that's good. How far are we? Track 15 of 25, okay. I actually didn't want to go for that risky fin at first when I loaded into the map. But now in this round, for example, I felt like I have to catch up a bit. And generally, when you have a good lap and you can get first, then you kinda have to go for it, no? Okay, what are people doing in the start? Nein. Ach man, das ist so unlucky at the moment. I was just too good. I was just too fast for this track. And I mean, yeah, when I had that start, I would have liked to start saving, but it is not really possible on bobsleigh. Like, that was an incredible speed that I had. And then this small drop there came in the exact wrong moment, where it was impossible for me to save it. And then I had this as a respawn as well. Like, that was so stupid. And a double respawn would have been like no speed at all. It was just such a bad situation from first to basically far behind, because like I crashed in the checkpoint and I couldn't have done anything against it. Naja. Surely we will get a good map again, where I can get some first places. I need some first places again, or consistent top 3, you know? Something like that. I have way too often now rounds where I end up in 15 to 25. Okay. We go. Oh. Not sure if we can. There's probably a way for this one part. This one I want to check again. Because ideally you're here and jump. Ugh. I of course didn't see the ending now, but that's probably the case for many players. I see. But I don't want to risk that now. Oh, scheiße. Stupid mistake, because I couldn't make this jump now. Ah, but I get this one, and that is huge. That will gain me a lot. Yeah, up to third again. But Oxid wins, nah. And actually Zyl's also third. But we get a bigger lead to fourth. Okay. Yeah, also here is a jump intended. I was just afraid that I don't get it, but should go for it, I guess. If I have somewhat good speed, I should go for it. Yeah, okay, it's pretty simple. Yes! Sorry, Poopy, I needed those. Yeah, the gap to fourth place gets bigger. Again, over 200. But I have been 200 points ahead of everyone. Also ahead of second for some time, and that is difficult to achieve now. Oxid is doing pretty well now. Okay. Snowline, is it a snow car map? Or is it just snow surface, which would be awful? Also it's probably snow car map. Yeah, that's good. I mean, other cars would be of course better, because snow is super straightforward. But good that I played A08 maps in United yesterday. However, not the snowcar map now. I mean, what do you want to do on this track, you know? You literally just go PF. Yeah. I have the feeling I had a really good run that I won't be able to repeat now. Yeah, I believe so actually. I believe so that there are different ways as well. Second, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I will not discover these other routes because I don't know if that really helps. Like, where do they go? You would somehow need to jump to the left here, and then you have different routes, but yeah, that's also risky to do, you know? So not really a fan of that. Oh, 0.89 flat and it's not first. Okay, Poopy, you get this one. But I think that in the warm-up I drove a 0.4. Didn't I? Didn't I drive a 0.4 in the warm-up? Because there was a difference in the warm-up, which was to jump into the wood. If I remember correct, I had a clean landing in the downhill in the warm-up, and then I had a lot of speed in this turn. It was very tough to survive, and I think my final time was a 0.4. And I don't know, how did I actually get clean into this downhill? Because that did not happen anymore. But yeah, good points. Twice good points. That was a good map for me. Flip. What? Oh, here. What comes then? Okay. Oh, Oxid! Also, I expected a flip into the finish. But, hä? How? Like, do you understand what the mapper wants there? Like, this is so weird, like you would need to jump off here. Somehow. Like this angle. That's super strange. Like, what does he want? Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. I mean, what I just showed is probably a cut then? I don't know. But super difficult to do in rounds. Uh-oh. I have to go here. Oh my god. No. Look, how are people 1/10 in front of me, ey? 1/10. That was so in the mud. I had now more speed through this corner. And it, like, this was the worst that could happen, that I actually under my roof there. Because what should I do now? Actually, I could have tried my cut into the finish. Because I was not slow anyway. But I think the plastic bounce wouldn't have worked. Ah. That was such a good run, you know? I would have scored really good points, but... Naja. So what do we get here? It always hurts when you're going super slow into the finish and then many people just overtake you just right before and are like a tenth in front and they were like so far behind, but your speed loss just costs that much. That's always annoying. I also was really unsure now what the heck shall I do when I had no speed. But then I thought, okay, from the checkpoint a safe finish at least must be possible. But yeah, it was of course even slower than in my first lap to go there. Oh. Also this map already is pretty blind, I can say. It's not very obvious that you have to jump to the right, in my opinion. I don't know if we have to take this. Depends on where it continues. Do you know where it continues? Oh man. I saw where the finishes, but... I have the feeling I will go wrong. Which is sad because my start is good. I will make this jump. Okay, I actually over jump. It's not that good then. We can of course also cut this, you know, like there's a lot possible. But this is exactly what I mean. Hä? Ach so. Okay. Is this actually the idea here? Again, losing so many places and points. Like, I thought about that as well, but in the warm-up, no, I saw that there is this other checkpoint. This is so confusing. Okay, 3rd place. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it could be better. The thing is that a 3rd place is losing 16 points to 1st, you know? And the 1st places are very crucial. When did we get through this one? Like that... Ah, so... Hä? No. Hä? Ah, you could have... And that checkpoint was so confusing for me in the warm-up. Because I saw that and I thought, okay, then we have to still get that? I was wondering. Oh, what is this checkpoint actually for? I don't know. Okay. We have a map here. That looks a bit like a map 3 in Weekly Shorts. It's cool, but with only a little bit of warm-up, it's a bit luck-based if you find the correct route here. So I don't really know what to do. I have to try multiple starts. It's of course a short map. Maybe this was actually sent to Weekly Shorts, this map, and didn't get taken or whatever. We have 40 seconds, so can try several lines in the beginning. Yeah, but the question is, what do you do there? I mean, yeah, yay, got about booster, but I take the booster line. Because I don't see something better now. I know that it works. It is then kind of straightforward. Everything else looks more risky because you have blind parts and weird transitions, I would say. Nah, don't tell me others found a better line. I mean, I didn't get my line very clean. That is something I have to, of course, say. Seals is also... It's not good that he gains so much on me now. I mean, I can see that there might be better ways, but... I cannot really change my line now, no? That's the issue. I cannot really change that. I have to deal with what I have, even though... Like, I have to just get it better, I would say. But Seals is dangerous, because he could win another time now, because he knows where to go. Okay. But now I will also do better here. Yeah, much better. But only 8th. Oh, and now Oxid gets first. But at least he was also a bit behind. Both of them are now within 100 points. Yeah, Zyls is exactly 100 points. Yeah, full left is what I wanted to do first. That was the most logic thing to try, but then I died in this transition and then I decided I tried the other lines first and then the warm-up was over. So yeah, it is, as I said, when we loaded into this map, this is really cool for weekly shorts and so on. But I mean, now it is luck-based if you drive the correct line in the warm-up and figure something out there. And because I crashed the blind section, and then I tried other things first, yeah, nothing I could have done. I cannot just go blind into the left part then. That makes no sense. Full right is what I did. And I think you cannot go faster than my last run, and it was only 8th. Yeah, for the hunting it's good, yeah. That's true. Okay. This pawn tree, guys. Nice. Important win. Zyls gets third, so he gets also good points. But the thing is, as I said earlier, a third place is losing 16 points already. That's actually crazy. I don't really know this downhill here through the finish. That was lucky for me. I had a very good exit out of it, but that is something that can easily go wrong because of the way the finish was built here. Like, a part of the finish is making this very uncontrollable, I would say. And the starter was also unsure with the correct line, to be honest. But since I was third, I will just keep doing the same. Nice. Another time good points. Oxid is losing a lot here. Also podium should be pretty safe for me, for the prize money, no? But it's not decided yet if I can get first. This is very helpful for a safe top 2 because Oxid is losing now quite a lot of points here. So I have now almost the 200 points lead on him, but Zyls is now still close to me. Also Zyls is still a tough opponent. Like if there is a map where he wins twice, like even if I get second, he would win already 20 points. But if I don't understand it, then yeah, a lot possible. Okay, this is however a good map for me, I would say. I should do well on this. Because this is more like a driving map, I would say. Let's get a good point score here. Ideally, I win on this map as well. Someone directly writes cut, but I don't think that it has a cut. I would be surprised. Okay, we can finish actually one try. Yeah. They are both finishing in front of me. And Seal's actually in second. I mean, it's super weird to drive. Should have cut. What cut, man? Dude, there cannot be a cut on this. I thought that my run was pretty good though. So I don't really see driving much faster. Oh, I sniped Zeus. No idea what happens in those first checkpoints where others... Like, I was 19th. I was 19th. Yeah, cut, of course, cut, yeah. What the heck do you want to cut on this track? I'm still confused. Why was my position so bad? Like, I did the same strategy in the whole track, every single checkpoint. Naja. That's a virtual map, if you would call this a pyramid. Incredible scenery for such a map. Okay, we all scored the same. Dangerous map. I cannot really get into a rhythm on this track with what I do. That's my issue here. Like, I cannot overjump one downhill. If I would have such a rhythm, then it's pretty savable, and you would probably get a good position. Oh my god. Oh my god, why do I get it that bad? I mean, luckily Sules is not winning on this map, but he's catching up points. Like there was like... I didn't find anything on this map that would be a bit controlled. Nothing that would make it a little bit controlled. I basically went for a little bit of risk because I tried to get like this one lucky moment where I get a downhill and then I have the speed to overjump, and that just didn't happen. But yeah, if I didn't go for it, then I would always need to release to be safe of not flipping over. So it was very confusing. So where do we go here? It's also with a quarter pipe jump. This reminds me of some of the other tracks where I did well. So hope I do good. What the heck? Oh god, there are poles. Nice. Like, what the heck did I just play? As soon as we have those more drivable maps. And luckily for me, it is a very bad map for Sules. And I almost won this cup. We have one map left, guys. 2 rounds. And my lead is pretty big. Also, if I just finish, I should be already safe. If that is a map where you can actually not finish, it's still dangerous. But then Zyls also still needs to make 161 points first. So he needs very good places. But if it's finishable, then I should have it. I mean, this looks very finishable. What the heck? Awful position, 18th only. But Zyls actually behind me, and with that it is the GG. I will win this cup, and the position for second place is again interesting though, because Oxid is actually catching up to Zyls. It was pretty... also Zyls was far ahead of Oxid, but now it changed completely. So, and I have almost my 200 points lead, even though I had just a shit lap. Ah, bad ending. Oh, it is Oxid beating me, which means he will overtake. I had a really good start, but messed up this bobsleigh turn. I thought maybe in this bobsleigh corner we wanted to take it a bit more unsmooth. That was an idea that I had. But that didn't work at all. The idea was to go once a bit up and then down, and then you have a straight exit, but I went basically twice up and didn't get the straight exit. Alright, GG! Top 3 get a bit of prizes, there's also quite a gap then to 4th and 5th. And yeah, this the maps of this cup here will be in a campaign. This campaign has secret times, and you can hunt these maps. And there will be then also prize money. Much more for this than for this cup, I believe. And yeah, some of these maps could be interesting to hunt. With secret times, you of course don't know what's the best strats, but the others do. Yeah. Alright.